Hey there, health coach. So today I want to share with you 5 things that I learned from my health coaching mentor. When I look back over the last 14 years as a health coach, I truly believe this is where the magic happened for me. And to be honest, I will say that having a mentor giving me feedback was the biggest turning point in my coaching career. So many new health coaches think that they need more training, more expertise, more health and wellness knowledge, but I personally believe that this just all keeps you in the position of expert and authority. If you want to be a really great health coach, then what you need is to develop those really great coaching skills, and that's what a mentor can help you do. So my mentor was Dr. Michael Arlosky, who is a pioneer in the field of health and wellness coaching. He's the author of 2 foundational health coaching books and received recently a Lifetime Achievement Award for his contributions to the health and wellness coaching field. So in addition to studying with him and taking a number of courses through his health coaching school, I also had the honor of being personally mentored by Dr. Michael as part of the preparation I did for my ICF accreditation. And like I said, this was one of the most transformational, powerful, and insightful aspects of my coaching journey. So for today, I dug way back into the archives and reviewed the actual notes that he provided me after reviewing some of my coaching recordings, and I boiled it all down into 5 key learnings that I took away from his mentorship. His feedback, like I said, absolutely transformed my coaching practice, and his insights are absolutely fundamental to the way that I coach today and what I teach in my courses. So let's dig in. Number 1. So when I first started coaching, I noticed that I'd get really overwhelmed when the client would bring up a large topic or many topics to work on during the session, and I honestly was never sure where to start. So there was just so much to work on. So Dr. Michael taught me how to make it really client-centered by simply asking the client at the start of the session what they want to focus on. And if it's too big, to help them really narrow the focus to one main topic per session, and then work through a step-by-step coaching process from there. This really helped cut the overwhelm for me and was really a game changer in my coaching. So number 2, after listening to one of my recordings, Dr. Michael said to me, "Don't throw the life preserver so often." And what he meant by this was that I was letting the client off the hook too easily and too soon, and I wasn't empowering them to be accountable for their actions. I was using the righting reflex to try to fix and solve their health and wellness issues. And so at the end of the day, this really wasn't doing my clients any favors. Dr. Michael taught me to shift my mindset into truly honoring that my client had the answers inside of them, and that they'd be much more empowered and they'll grow more if they figure out what works for them and what's best for them. This client-centered approach is really key to effective coaching. So Dr. Michael's point, "Don't throw the life preserver too often," leads directly into the 3rd thing that Dr. Michael taught me, which is to let the client do the work. So when I started off, I was doing all the work for my clients. I was taking all the notes, sending lengthy recap emails, doing all the research, providing information, sending tons of resources. And so he really encouraged me to let the client do the work, right? Let them take the notes, let them provide the recap emails, let them do their own research. And this was such an amazing change that saved me a ton of time and effort, and in the end was way better for my clients, so that they could take responsibility for their actions and become more self-accountable. So the 4th thing that Dr. Michael taught me and that I learned from him was to ask questions instead of being the expert and telling. So this is another fundamental principle in coaching. We ask, we don't tell. So I had a habit of telling my clients things, giving my opinion and sharing information. I'd do lots of recapping and summarizing. Basically, I was just talking too much. And Dr. Michael pointed out that it would be much more effective if I did a quick reflection of what I heard and then ask more open-ended questions so that the client can come up with their own answers and have their own insights versus me telling them things that I was noticing. So this took some work on my part to change this habit, but it truly was a real turning point for me and my clients. And of course, not only did I learn 5 things from from him. But the fifth thing that I learned and took from my time with Dr. Michael was to not collude with my clients. So collusion is a huge topic in coaching, and it shows up in different ways for different people. For me, I was being too soft with my clients regarding accountability and really letting them off the hook. I wanted them to like me, and so I wasn't assertive, and I didn't challenge them on their excuses. I didn't give them honest feedback, and therefore they weren't moving forward and exploring as much as they could have been. This awareness really allowed me to dig further into accountability and truly understand my role as coach versus friend, right? And drastically changed how I showed up as an effective and a professional coach. So I absolutely loved going back and recalling my time with Dr. Michael for this video today. I learned so much from him, and I'm so grateful. I learned so much more than just these 5 points, but these were really the things that transformed my coaching skills and really gave me the confidence to put myself out there and really build my practice. So if you're interested in working with a mentor like this and getting personal feedback on your coaching skills and your style so that you too can be a great coach, then I invite you to join the waitlist for my upcoming Health Coaching Essentials course and skills lab. In the course, you'll get close to 20 hours of time with me to practice your skills, and you'll get invaluable feedback that will absolutely transform your coaching and boost your confidence. I run this course just twice a year, and there are only 12 spots, and they sold out last fall. I will post the link to the wait list in the comments below. I would love to be your personal mentor, and I hope to see you in the course. Thanks for tuning in today. Bye for now.